All right, long bike ride time. I'm excited. It's just gonna be super enjoyable. So yeah, let's go. All right, and we're off. The key is gonna be how well can I use my phone and ride. Pretty well because of my middle school days. VVV. Anyway, yeah, and my ass is gonna hurt so much after this, but all right, let's go. All right, look at this skill. One-handed riding. I'm not wearing a helmet either. I'm a fucking dumbass. Anyway, I'm not going that fast though. You know, like this is just for enjoyment. But yeah, look, like this is the nice part. Once you finally pass all the cars and the streets and stuff, and you're actually on the trail, and it's gonna get even better. So I'm really excited. Perspiration already. I'm trying to think of a good vocabulary word. Encapsulate? No, that's not a good one. I was thinking something along the lines of like evacuating, but that's like the opposite of what I wanted to do. Anyway, perspiration on my face. Yeah, like honestly, I'm not even gonna worry too much about recording. Just because like, as soon as I got out here, it's an immediate mood booster. Like I already feel so fucking happy, and it's like 5 minutes into it. And like literally like 15 minutes ago at my house, like I wasn't feeling the greatest, you know? Oh shit, it's downhill. Okay, fuck. Look how cool that thing is. I always love riding by that. A nice monument on the way. But yeah, like I was saying, as soon as I got out on this trail, it's just like, it's a certain euphoria of being outside, of just being able to enjoy being alone and just enjoying the weather. And I think that's something that's so important. I hope as many people as possible can experience that. And one thing that I wanted to talk about is something that I think about a lot whenever I'm trying to help a friend with fitness, or I just see a lot of friends doing fitness, or a lot of people doing fitness. It's that like, it's about living a lifestyle. It's not about going on a diet. It's not about having a 3-month workout regime to get a 6-pack for the summer, you know? It's not about some bullshit like that, some Instagram bullshit or something. It's about living a healthy lifestyle, really. It's about well-being. It's about enjoying eating healthy and exercising, really. And like, this isn't a workout for me, you know, like this is just for me to enjoy being outside. And that's something I want to do as much as possible this summer and fall. I want to enjoy being outside as much as I can, and with friends too. I would love that. But yeah, like I was saying, working out or eating healthy, it doesn't have to be, okay, hold on, let me think about where I'm gonna go. One sec, because there's a fork in the road. Gotta choose which path to go on. So okay, yeah, so yeah, working out, it doesn't have to be this tedious thing. Or eating healthy, it doesn't have to be this tedious thing. It can be an enjoyable lifestyle. You just have to find out what works for you, what's enjoyable for you. And like so many people I know, you know, they gotta go to the gym, and they gotta almost like try to make themselves like physically suffer with exhaustion in order to feel like they did something, they accomplished something, or did something significant. And I think that sucks, you know. I think I always try to, whenever someone's talking to me about reshaping their body, and I'm not saying that's not important or that's not great, to reshape your body composition. Of course it's healthier for you, you know, to have a lower body fat and more muscle in most cases. But like, there's a more important aspect to that, and that's being healthy, and that's being well, you know. I wish more people focused on that. I wish, yeah, more people focused on that. And whenever someone tries to talk to me about reshaping their body composition, I always try to bring it to, oh, there's a rabbit. It's like right there. It's hopping very close to me. I'm talking pretty loudly too. I don't know why it didn't run away. Anyway. Oh man, my arm is getting tired. I'm gonna have to stop soon. I always try to bring it back to like, what do you enjoy doing? What is something that you just love doing and you feel great during it, you know, maybe it's exhausting, maybe it's hard to get up and do it initially, maybe, of course, you know, we're gonna have those resistances with that makes sense. But there's still a sense of satisfaction that you should be getting from it during it and afterwards. And I try to focus it on, okay, what can this person do that will make them happy, you know? Because that's what it's all about. That's what living a healthy lifestyle is all about. And that's wonderful, you know? Like, I mean, this is free. I'm outside. It's just me being a human being. It's good. I like how it's just untouched, uncorrupted. Let me think if I have anything more to say. Yeah, so I would just say, like, for me, I mean, I know this might sound dumb to like people who haven't ran that much, but like running a mile as fast as I can is something that is really like satisfying to me, and it's fun to me, like to bust my ass and like after I'm done to collapse on the floor, and like it's just fun to me to see how fast I can run it. Try to run it in like 6 minutes flat. Try to get to that pace. That's just something I enjoy. And I know, you know, it doesn't have to, probably more people can relate to like playing soccer or playing tennis or something like that, playing a sport like that might be more fun to a lot of people. And I agree completely. Like, I don't think I've ever done something like playing a tennis match to where the time just flows by in like a flick of in like a snap. Just because sometimes I get so into it. I get so like, if it's a really good match, it's really competitive, I just get so into it that I'm just in the moment so much, the time just goes by. I just don't even like, I'm not conscious of the time passing. Just hours can go by where I'm exerting myself as much as I can, where I'm literally trying as much as I can. But I'm not thinking at that moment like, oh, I want to burn calories or I got to push myself. No, it just naturally comes from my love for tennis, my love for trying to get better at tennis, my love for wanting to win. I definitely want to fucking win. And I love how in tennis, you know, that's an element of the game. It's just dependent on you winning and losing. And just my competitiveness, I do it for that. And it comes naturally, and I love doing it. I love pushing myself. So I hope, you know, I think it's important for everyone to find things like that they can do. Things that they just get so involved in that the time just goes by. It just goes by like that. I think that's wonderful. So yeah, okay, I just stopped recording, but I just wanted to say I definitely smell marijuana. Someone's smoking back here. Well, good for them. I mean, it's a good idea. I guess it's a good place to do it. I guess I should probably leave it at that. I should probably leave it at that. But yeah, I smelled marijuana, which is kind of funny. Good for them. Hope they're having fun and getting lit. Guys, holy shit! There is a deer right in front of me. I'm not sure if you can see it. I'm gonna go real slow. Oh my god. Oh my god. I got so close to that deer. Holy shit. Actually, that's only happened like one other time where I've been that close to like a wild deer like that. And that was with Max from the porta potty video, if you watched that. But holy shit, I really like, from the camera, it looks even a little bit farther away than I actually was. Like I was right next to, it was really nice. It was a beautiful animal. Yeah, I think maybe even if I kept riding past it, it might have just stayed there. Who knows? Anyway, yeah, enjoying my bike ride. I'm really happy with how easy it is to record and ride my bike. It's honestly really nice. But I thought of something else. I like that topic I opened up at the beginning of this. I wasn't even planning to really do that, but it's just something I thought of because, you know, it goes along with what I'm doing right now pretty well. And it's that, yeah, so I like to see whenever people or my friends, they become happier. They've improved their lifestyle to live a more happy lifestyle that improves their well-being. Because, well, first of all, that's great for them, you know, to obviously, you know, someone well-being and going up is great. And then also that means they're going to be more consistent because it's become a lifestyle. It's not a lose 10 pounds in 14 days, get a six-pack for the summer and post on Instagram. It's not a, you know, you can post a six-pack if you get it after being healthy and well, but that's not the most important thing. You know, those are just nice side things. Oh, sorry, I'm just mesmerized by the beauty around me. I'm on my spiritual bullshit. But yeah, fuck you guys, you know, like, if you can't enjoy being outside, being alone, or doing stuff like this, I feel bad for you, honestly. Oh my God, I feel wonderful right now. And I know it's just gonna go up and up. Like in a few hours, might feel like I'm on drugs with how happy I am. And that's just, I wish, like, this is the thing too, I might talk about this later, like whenever I actually feel like that. There's this strange barrier after like a few hours after you do something physically intensive, it becomes euphoric. A lot of the times that happens for me. Obviously, you know, with meditation, I think you can experience it too, but even doing something physical, shit, there's bugs on me. I need to wipe this off, but yeah, oh, that's itchy, hold on. Look at that. I like those rocks. Okay, anyway, yeah. Like a euphoric feeling after doing exercise for a few hours. I hope, you know, someone messaged me if you felt that too. But yeah, like I was saying, that consistency thing, it's important because that shows you're actually going to stay lean and healthy, and it's not going to be a yo-yo thing, and it's become a lifestyle. It's become a lifestyle, and that's important. So do something that you enjoy and that satisfies you and that you feel like you're accomplishing things and it's a benefit to your life, not just because you want to look better, you know? So I think that's a good thing to keep in mind for the summer. All right, let's keep going. Okay, I don't want to flex, but I think, you know, that's a big part of how I stay lean pretty effortlessly. Oh shit, again, I need to decide which way I'm gonna go. Hold on. Okay, yeah, so yeah, I think that's a big reason of how I stay in shape. I think obviously, yeah, you can tell I'm in shape, like at least, you know, appearance wise. I think definitely my fitness and cardio can be better. It needs to be for tennis. I'm gassing out at the end of matches. Anyway, yeah, it's because, like, well, first of all, a vegan diet, you know, that's just, if you're eating plant-based, you're gonna eat less calories. And it's really, you're gonna get a lot of nutrients, and it's just easy. You can just be intuitive with your eating because you're eating the right foods, and just eat until you're full and stop. And then you stay lean. I don't count my calories or anything. It's wonderful. And I have lots of energy and everything. Oh God, bug, hold on. Okay. Bugs arguably the worst part about being outside, like whenever they annoy you. Another trail thing. Hold on, let me go explore that. Okay, nothing too interesting there. But another thing I was gonna say is, especially now, like, I don't schedule my exercise or my workouts, or I'll think, like, just in my mind, I'll kind of have an idea. I'll have an idea like the next few days. Or I won't, or I'll literally decide that day, how do I want to train? These bugs are really making a mess. Anyway, how I want to train or how I want to move my body. I think, yeah, I'm pretty intuitive with it, which is really, really nice. I'm pretty intuitive with it. And well, I think as a beginner, it might be hard to do that. You probably want to go in with some sort of plan, just because you don't know what it's like to live a lifestyle where you're exercising consistently, what it feels like to, you know, train yourself the proper amount and be consistent, I guess. Then it's probably good to, I guess, get yourself oriented to that with a plan. But after a while, I think it's wonderful if you can be intuitive with it. Listen to your body, be honest with yourself. This is a big thing though. If you want to be intuitive, a big component of that is you got to be straight with yourself. I need to be straight with myself, and I need to say like, okay, am I really tired today? Or do I just want to not spend time? Or do I just want to, you know, spend less time exercising because my friends are doing something? I think that's a fine reason. You know, I'm not a D1 athlete or anything, so I understand the importance of my training or physical activity in my life. And I'm not going to act like, you know, it's super important, honestly, because I'm not making any sort of money or nothing, sadly. But it's still really fun to be competitive. Anyway, yeah, so I got to be honest, and, you know, I got to be practical. Okay, do I want to spend a little bit more time because my friends are doing something? I think that's a fine reason. You know, there's something special going on. You have to spend less time exercising or working out. And just be honest with yourself. What is the reason for if you're not going to work out, or for what workout you're doing? You know, how do you feel? Are you super sore, or you have a lot of energy, and are you ready to go? And do you just feel a little bit of resistance because you feel a little lazy? I hate using that word lazy because it's such a vague term that a lot of people label onto people without, it really doesn't make any sense. Because I guess you might think I'm lazy because I'm saying this, but I don't care, fuck you. It just doesn't describe why people are actually doing what they're doing. Why they're choosing not to do it. Anyway, yeah, just be honest with yourself and be intuitive. It's great if you can be intuitive with exercise. And yeah, I guess this kind of goes with my whole spiritual thing. You might think I'm like a natural person or something, but I'm definitely not all nature or something like that. I love technology. I love a lot of things about modern society, and I think they're very important compared to traditional olden things, you know. Yeah, I guess there's a highway or some shit over there. Yeah, anyway, I'm rambling. But it's great whenever you can get to the point where, okay, this is my body. I know how to take care of it. I know what it feels like. I have an idea of what I need to do, how I need to exercise, or how I need to fuel it based on how it feels. You can even see, like, after you learn how to eat properly from, you know, information, then you can see what foods specifically, how your digestive system feels after you put those into your body and how you feel energy wise. And I think that's important too. A lot of people just go off information. They don't really feel how food is, how they feel after they eat something, you know? So that's another good point. But yeah, being intuitive with living a healthy lifestyle, I think that's the best way, because once again, that's consistent. It's nice because it's flexible, it's adaptive, it's more realistic. Okay, I have to cross the street, hold on. It's intuitive, and like I said, I'm not a big planning person. I like to just do the essential things that I need to plan. I would rather go by my intuition and think about what's best in the present moment. I think that's much more realistic. So it's nice in that way. And yeah, it just becomes a part of your lifestyle. You know, you don't, well, probably, you know, I'm sure some people do, but you don't schedule whenever you're going to brush your teeth or how you're going to do it, or you just see what do you need to do? How do you need to do it? What's best at that moment? So I think that's wonderful. That's a great way. That's a great way to do a healthy lifestyle, is try to know by experience and try to be intuitive with it. I think that's wonderful. The beautiful Midwest. I'm definitely gonna like have a lot of shots like this, and I can't fucking say the beautiful Midwest every time, so I'm gonna have to think of something to say. Alright, this is nice. Little bridge. Another stop on my adventure. Let's see if I can. I'm gonna use the other camera. Ooh, look at that. There's my bike, my women's bike that my mom doesn't use, so I use it. Yeah, look, it's got It's got a little bell. Ding ding, bitch. Okay, yeah, so I thought it would be funny too to say that, well, the last 3 videos, like outside, or like, you know, these fun videos have been like me and my friends, right? So now I don't have any friends, so I'm just going outside by myself and making a video. But yeah, anyway, let's keep going. Another bridge. Terrible shot, but you know, I'm riding it, doing it. And yeah, so I haven't been this way. I don't know how long I'm gonna go down this way. Maybe the whole way until I turn around. But yeah, so I've never been here. This is kind of exciting, so that's nice. Hopefully new scenery and stuff. So yeah, there's another deer there through the foliage. Let's see if you can see it. Oh, there he goes. Or she. Okay, he or she just moved over. How cute is it? How cute is that though? There you go. All right, let's see. Look at this. These things on the trails are always kind of cool and spooky. Let's see if I can get the, oh, there we go, the lighting. Holy shit, are those bats or something? No, I think they're just birds. Okay, I just thought of this, but I really want to find a rock so I can go. The pioneers used to ride these babies for miles. That's a SpongeBob reference if you didn't know, but yeah. Okay, these are those moments in the shade, and for me, like, tall trees always get me, man. I don't know what it is. They could just be the most simple green ass trees, but just tall trees, they always just make me go, ah. And just, yeah, it just gives you a very calm, serene, pleasant feeling. Like, this is perfect. This is why I go out here and do this. Just being alone. This is nice. Yeah. Shit. Oh shit. We got an obstacle in the way. So let's turn this into a life lesson. Hold on. Right. We got an obstacle in the way. Okay. One thing I've noticed about this video thing is that it definitely makes objects look farther away than they actually are, but this is way closer to me. Oh fuck. I'm really doing this with one hand. Holy shit. Ah. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, so the lesson there is when life gives you obstacles and resistance, keep going. Pretty profound, pretty profound. Okay, we got some nice open plains. And I know, like, that's nothing special, but it really looks nice in person. It really looks nice in person, and I do appreciate that about Southern Illinois. Damn, man. That is nice. Just the openness, the vastness. Just the extensiveness. I think that's why I like tall trees too. It just, they're big. It's just makes you appreciate Earth. Makes you appreciate Earth. Okay, it could not get any more Illinois than this. I'm pretty sure this is wheat, and I think this is soy. We got soy on one side, wheat on the other side, and then back there, there was a little suburb and like very suburban houses. So I think that's really funny. That captures pretty much the whole Southern Illinois experience. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm so fucking happy right now. Like, oh, I'm just out here, it's summer. It's good to be here. It's good to be here. Maybe I'll do some more personal life updates. That can always get a little sketchy, but of course I always like talking about that with my friends, or even just thinking about it to myself, like, where am I now compared to where I was a few months ago, or a year ago, but most likely like a few months ago. It's always good to look back, I think, you know, I'm nostalgic and I care about life and all that stuff, but oh, there's a person coming up. But just being out here and like just enjoying this. I really thought I had more to say than that, but just damn, I really thought I had more than that to say. Oh, I gotta turn my camera around. It's just nice being out here. It's really nice being out here. It's 90 degrees, but it doesn't even feel that hot. I thought it was gonna be, I don't know why I said that, like hot. I don't know why it's not that hot. Like, I thought it was gonna be warmer than this. I have a bunch of liquids and my homemade electrolyte stuff. It's really nice. I don't even really feel like I need to drink yet. I've been out here for a while. So anyways, let me turn this around. Okay, this low-key might look the exact same to you as before, but it's still nice. So fuck you. Okay, I think the worst part of this is my ass is getting sore, man. Oh my god. Like I keep moving it around to different positions. Oh, there's dog shit or something. But I keep moving it around to different positions to try to, you know, alleviate certain areas of my gluteus maximus. But it's just getting sore. So that's arguably the worst part of this experience. But it's still not bad. Oh, I'm fucking loving this. But yeah, my ass can get as sore as it needs to. Okay, so yeah, so I did a 5-hour bike ride before. I mentioned it in high. But this is the type of shit that makes me like, once I'm out here for a while, this is the type of shit that just makes me feel like I just want to leave society. Like, I don't need to make money. I don't need to participate in anything. I can just spend all my time outside like an animal and just even if momentarily I just feel like that. Like, I don't know if you can see my eyes right now, but it's almost like I'm like stoned. Like I'm just being happy, just being out here. The chemical factory within me producing that by itself. You know, meditation can make you stoned. Yeah, that's a whole nother thing I can talk about. Oh shit. Use my phone to scratch my arm. Yeah, like meditation can make you stoned, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, so I'm gonna stop soon and reliquidate. That's not really a word, but I thought it was kind of funny to say. Drink something. This is wonderful. This is perfect. Like, it's simple and it's perfect. This is exactly what I love. And yeah, I just think that's kind of funny that this is the type of stuff, like even just momentarily, like I just love that fleeting feeling of like I don't need anything. Like whenever I'm out here, I feel like I've made it. Like this is the pinnacle of life. I don't need anything else. And it's just a really wonderful feeling to have. And I hope you can experience it too. Okay, now I'm gonna stop. Good time to stop. Look at that. Kind of cool. All right, day 23, stranded in the middle of nowhere. I'm by myself in nature. Supplies are running low. I've had to resort to eating ass. We have a variety of maturity levels on this channel. We have a variety of maturity levels, so I'm kind of proud of that. Oh, no way. Oh, I thought the trail material was gonna change, because sometimes it changes into like dirt and stuff, and it's really nice. I think it probably will soon. My left leg went totally numb. Okay, I didn't even say the right damn thing. It's I beat my dick so goddamn hard, my left leg went totally numb. Okay. Should I really put a clip of me saying that on the internet? Yeah, it'll be fine. Fuck it. You know, it's kind of funny because I said variety of maturity levels, and I actually have something like serious to talk about. So it seems like a pretty big jump, you know, from what I just said. But you know, like I kind of just realized and thought that, like, I feel privileged as a man that I can do this, honestly. And what I mean by that is, like, I'm going on the bike trail by myself, like far away, like from my house. Like I'm probably gonna turn around in like a few hours, honestly. I'm gonna stay out till dark, and I'm going by myself, and like I really have no worries at all. And I know if I was a woman, I wouldn't feel that way. So that's kind of important to think about, I guess. Even though, of course, you know, this area is safe. I think it's you know, statistically the crime rate is low and everything, but I'm just thinking about would I want my sister, my mom, my wife, my daughter to go out into like the trails by themselves, especially at night. Of course, like at night it would be terrible, but even during the day where it's all crowded and everything, and just, you know, they're by themselves. Of course, you know, I still want them to be able to enjoy stuff, but I would definitely feel more comfortable if they went with someone else. But like as a man by myself, I feel more safe. And it's kind of important, I guess, for men to recognize that. I think we should recognize that. And it's kind of shitty that women have to deal with that. Okay. I'm doing so much fucked up shit. You're supposed to stop there and look for the cross traffic. You're supposed to not be recording and have one hand on the bike, and you're supposed to be wearing a helmet. Whatever. Yeah, see, just doing risky stuff. But you know, that's different than the risk that I'm talking about. Just like, of course, you know, something bad can happen to me too. I'm not saying that it cannot, but of course, let's be honest. I mean, on average, a woman is more vulnerable than a man physically. It's unfortunate that it is that way, but it is. And of course, I'm thinking about the larger percentage of sexual related crimes too. Sexual and violent, I guess, predatorial stuff against women. So yeah, I do feel privileged, honestly, as a man, that I can just go out. I mean, honestly, I feel like, damn. So I think this bike ride is gonna have some good talks. You know, I was thinking about talking about something that's gonna be sex related. Not sex as in like intercourse, like gender sex, you know what I mean? Male, female. Yeah, I was thinking about having a good talk about, oh my God, my arm is tired. There's some weird ass bug, hold on. Okay, this angle is a little bit easier on my arm, and I got that bug off, so that's good. But yeah, so I was thinking about eventually talking about something related to men and women. Just because, I mean, that's an important part of life, let's be honest. I mean, not gonna ignore it. And of course, you know, race is an important part of life. And there's a lot of things that can be talked about. But yeah, so I think not even just privilege here, you know. I feel like in the city, I just spontaneously, you know, if I'm in St. Louis for something, I have no care in the world. I'll just go and walk. Or whenever I was in Toronto visiting family, even at night, like I just go and walk. In you know, in Southern Illinois, just going and walking at night, just no care, no worry, really. Or being in my car alone in a certain place. I'm just, yeah, I do think, yeah, I can see that privilege that I have as a man for feeling safer and being more safe on average than alone, compared to if I was a woman. So, yeah, that's kind of important to think about, I think, as men, to recognize it, of course, if you are privileged, to recognize it. And yeah, we got to protect our women, of course. We got to protect our women. And of course, I still want them, you know, of course, I definitely want them to be able to enjoy the same things. I mean, everyone should be able to enjoy this, but it is more safe to be with someone else. It is more safe to be with someone else if you're going to be in a secluded place, maybe far away from home. Oh, wow, okay, my skills for recording and doing this shit, I mean, you guys gotta commend me on this. Come on. But oh my God, I want to not be recording and look at all this because it's really nice. There's like a lake down there as well. Hold on. I don't know if I got that at all. Okay, yeah, I mean, that's kind of all I wanted to say about that. But yeah, kind of an interesting topic, I guess, to talk about. Yeah, I guess that's it for that topic. Yeah, I guess I would end it off by saying that, like I already said a few times, I feel privileged as a man that I can just go and do this with no care at all. And I feel lucky, because I mean, this is something I really enjoy. Even like being alone and just going out and doing things like that. So yeah. All right, we got more Midwest. This is absolutely beautiful in person. Oh my God. Just the green and then the openness and the blue sky. It is really nice. Yeah, actually, I mean, that reminds me of a lot of different things, you know, I've heard from women in my life. Just different people and different friends even, or, you know, other relationships. But of course, I can name any number of circumstances where, you know, they felt more unsafe just because they're a woman, which is really unfortunate. Hold on, passing someone. Like, oh, this was the instance that I wanted to talk about though, and it was whatever I was in at my freshman year at SLU. The dorm I lived in was kind of on the outskirts of campus, and I remember a lot of the times, especially at night, like I would never see a girl walking by themselves, but I didn't care. You know, I walked all the way to my dorm by myself a lot. People would say, you know, there's a sketchy like gas station next to it, whatever. But I even remember this one time where I was walking home from the library, and like I passed this person because she was walking slowly, and then I like was walking faster, and then like she was still just behind me, like walking at the same pace, and then I like slowed down a bit, and then she was still walking at the same pace, and then like I was like, what the fuck? Like, she didn't get too close to me, so I wasn't really worried. But then like whenever I got to the dorm, I realized it was my friend, like who actually lived on my floor. I didn't even notice because I wasn't that close to her, or I'm not that close to her. But I asked her like why were you like following right behind me? And she said that she just felt more safe to walk like with another person, or another man, or another person at night, and to not walk by there by herself. And honestly, I'm gonna be honest, like that's something that I've really never had to think about much. Like have not worried about that much at all in my life. Yeah, I'm privileged that I haven't had to. So yeah, there's another example. Dude, living out here seems fucking amazing. And like, you're not too far from like stores and shit, but you still got a lot of your own space. I think that's probably what I want. Okay, I just thought about another thing to talk about that goes along with my lifestyle thing. Yeah, I'm really thankful too, because like being intuitive and this whole, well, meditation, first of all, it reduces your food quota and sleep quota. And being intuitive and not following a schedule, because, you know, you've heard about like those like those bodybuilder routines where you got to eat 6 meals a day every 2 to 3 hours, and like it just seems so like how do you maintain that? You know what I mean? Like it's so regimented and seemingly unnecessary for, you know, the average person. And so this whole intuitive thing, like I can eat less today and eat more tomorrow. Like I can eat 1 meal a day, and then I can be completely satisfied that day. It's not like I was super hungry or anything, but I just feel like my body needs less food today. And then I can eat 4 meals another day, 4 big meals, just because I'm more hungry. And I just know how to eat intuitively. And like I've maintained the same weight. I've been 155 to, all right, there's no trees out here. It's just plains. That sun is beating down on my back. It is, yeah, not taking it easy on me. So it's getting a little bit hot. But anyway, yeah, so being intuitive and shit, what was I gonna say? It's just much easier to, like, I just feel like I can do so many more things. Like, even on this bike ride, like, I've actually, like, I was planning to bring 2 apples and 2 bananas, and then I left them at home. I forgot because I was talking to my family, and then I just left them. But I do have liquid. Of course I need liquid, you know. I need to, no, I would be dehydrated, of course. But like, I don't really even need to eat until I get home. I can be out here for hours, and that's nice. Like, you have that flexibility whenever you're intuitive, and you can kind of, you're not constrained by, oh, I need to eat and do all this at this time. So that was my point. That was my point. Kind of cool. Get the shadow there, but I have no idea where the fuck I'm going. I've never been here. So yeah, let's go. All right, I'm drinking some water. My God, it is just like, see, standing still, just try to capture the atmosphere I have right now. There's just nothing like that. I've literally been sitting here like staring for 5 minutes, and I think I'm gonna sit here and stare for longer just because. Going very slow and just enjoying everything. All the birds for sure, and the wind. I just feeling all of the atmosphere, really. Of course, it's what's on video is nothing like how it is in real life, but I'm really enjoying it, just going slow. I think there's really a certain gentleness that you can have with nature, and then if you do have this gentleness with nature, then it enhances your experience so much more. And I think whatever you experience, you wouldn't have if you weren't as gentle. And yeah, you won't really understand that if you're just wrapped up in being busy all the time. I guess a lot of my channel is about exploring the possibilities of being human, or exploring just being human, I guess. I don't know, however you want to describe it. I'm just doing what I like to do. You know something funny that happened last time on the 5-hour bike ride? So I had just turned around, and you know, I'm many miles out from my house, and then I heard like a snap, and then suddenly I can't pedal my bike anymore, and then I was like, oh my fuck. And then I stopped it, and it was just a stick that had got caught in the wheels. Yeah, I thought that was funny at the time, but I thought again, like, I filled up my tires, you know, before I went out today, but just like my bike brakes, like whenever I'm out here, that's gonna fucking suck to get someone to drive me back. But yeah, I know I've kind of joked about like the Midwest, and like how it's just, you know, the same stuff, boring and open fields and stuff, but and I like am enjoying it now, and some of you might think I'm like a clown. You're just thinking it's nice, especially, you know, whenever I live here. But I think being outside is more about you rather than where you actually are. Of course, you know, fucking LA, California, where those people hike up those mountains, Colorado, all that shit is beautiful. I'm not gonna lie. That stuff is really nice. But still, you know, if you haven't really enjoyed being outside before, I think whenever you're there, you're still not going to enjoy it. You might take some pictures and post it on Instagram and then want to leave pretty soon. You know, there's bugs outside, there, you sweat, and just if you if you don't enjoy being outside, it's more of a feeling. It's more of a feeling than what you see or what's actually there. So yeah, this internal aspect again. So yeah, it's about you. You're a piece of shit. That's why you don't enjoy it. This is kind of cool. Found Lake Michigan. But yeah, for me, I just like going somewhere new. Then I get pretty satisfied with almost anything. And I still enjoy the same walks like close to where I live over and over again. They're just still really nice. This is the other side of where I was just at. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Beautiful view. Hey, look at this. This is awesome. We got a dam over here. And then we have a solar panel over there. Human ingenuity at its finest right there. Human ingenuity at its finest. Good shit, good shit. All right, next on our adventure. I thought that was like a butterfly or something. Anyway, that was just like a loop. It doesn't lead anywhere else, so time to head back the way from I came. Time to head back the way I came and see what else is, where else I can go, really. All right, I'm chugging right along. I'm pretty well into this trip now, but I thought of something else to say too. Going along with what I was talking about earlier about the privilege I think I have. Yeah, I would definitely say like being out on these trails, I rarely see a single woman by herself. And I'll see just a single man passing by all the time, you know, obviously me, and then I'll just see a lot of just men riding their bikes, just one. But most of the time, whenever I see a woman, I do see a few like solo women, and I'm guessing they even live close to that area. They're not really going that far out, but most of the time, whenever I do see women, like they're always like with other women or other men. They're normally in a group. They're not by themselves. So that probably, just my anecdotal experience there, my personal anecdotal experience, that probably further exemplifies my point I was trying to make earlier. God damn, I sound academic as shit right there. Oh man. Yeah, we're going crazy out here. We're going crazy. This is a good clip right here. I like this one. I don't know if I mentioned this, but not just the physical difference between men and women, but obviously people are going to treat me differently because I'm a man rather than a woman. Just even like, dude, it's not even like the completely predatorial things. It's just those small like looks, stares, facial expressions you do at them or whatever you say. I mean, I can just see like how much that would make me uncomfortable and just make me not want to go out and do things, and that fucking sucks. So yeah, so it's important, I guess, like I always just try to be friendly and not creepy. Yeah, because I'm sure I would appreciate that if I was a woman. So yeah, not just difference, but like people would treat you differently, you know, if you're a woman out here rather than a man. They might not just say hello to me, you know, whenever I'm walking by. They might try to like stop and talk to me, and that's terrible. Yeah, it's just annoying and just makes people uncomfortable. That's the biggest thing. Like, even, I'm not talking about maybe something so serious as a crime, but just making women uncomfortable. Like, that's a huge thing, dude. Like, that's something I fucking noticed even at like work. Just like certain people, certain guys, like those call like girls like sweetheart and like just say like unnecessary like intimate things just because they're a woman, even though they don't have any sort of relationship like that with them. Making sure this is recording. So yeah, it's just that's my point with this clip. My point is just not being made uncomfortable as a man. Like I'm sure I've felt so much less uncomfortable because of my sex than a woman would, unfortunately, because they get all the advances and stuff. So yeah, I'm privileged in that way, and other men are privileged in that way too. And actually, yeah, let me fucking see, this is a problem whenever you get into something like this. There's so many little holes that you have to cover, otherwise you're in big trouble. And then I'm sure, you know, someone's gonna take one of my holes and make it bigger. Variety of maturity levels. Anyway, yeah, like someone's gonna expose, you know, something I said if I don't fucking cover it up. But this is still important to talk about. I like to talk about it. And what I was gonna say was that that's not, you know, an absolute. Of course, it does happen the other way around. Of course, I've had my own uncomfortable moments just for being a man, just as being a man, and certain women or whoever says uncomfortable or does uncomfortable actions towards me. And the thing is with this way, it's that they can sometimes, certain actions or words said to you as a man are deemed acceptable when they wouldn't be deemed acceptable if they were pointed towards a woman. So that really sucks in that way. That's an inequality the other way around. And I think that's something I've faced. Just certain things, like if the foot was on the other shoe, like this would not be okay. This shit would be deemed as creepy or just harassment or something. But I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna acknowledge that women being harassed is far more prevalent, and I think it's a much bigger problem. You know, we're talking about apples and oranges here, and the apples are the first situation I described. I think is a much more prevalent problem. Holy fuck, dude, I'm getting fucking happy with how I'm talking. Like, I don't want to sound like too narcissistic or something, but maybe it sounds eloquent, or I'm just not even eloquent, but just like the flow of it. I feel like I'm just describing conversations in a way that makes much more sense to me now than maybe I would have described them earlier. I'm just kind of, yeah, using symbolism or just connecting things much better, I think, and hopefully that's more entertaining to watch or listen to. So yeah, that's it. Okay, I have another thing to say about this. I don't want to make this whole video about like gender stuff or sex stuff, you know, but I do have another thing to say, just as a personal experience for me. So I've mentioned before that I'm sensitive. I'm a sensitive man. I'm a sensitive man or a sensitive boy. I've been a sensitive boy. Maybe now I'm a sensitive man, you could say. Emotionally, of course. And I've definitely noticed that it's deemed, and thankfully, you know, things are changing now, and a lot of people are trying to be more accepting or encouraging of men being more in tune with their emotions, which is great, because I definitely am. They run pretty hot for me. They run pretty intensely, and they're not something I can ignore. I feel them in full effect whenever they're there. But definitely I've noticed that there's times where, you know, I haven't been accepted for having certain emotions. And I think I've seen where women have had some of the same emotions, or maybe more intense or quote unquote uncommon / unacceptable emotions, where it's deemed as acceptable, or they just receive far more empathy and sympathy right away. Yeah, just as a gender difference. Okay, I'm gonna cross the street here. Let's see. Okay, crossing the street with one handlebar. Fuck yeah, bitch. Anyway, yeah, as a sensitive man, yeah, man, like I've definitely had my moments where I felt like I was wrong, or I felt like I was different, or it's not acceptable for me to be emotional. I mean, this wasn't recent, but even like as a boy growing up, I remember like one time I cried for something, and like my dad told me, you know, men don't cry, like boys don't cry. And then even at that time, I was like, what? Are you serious? Like, I could not believe that he said that shit to me, honestly. Like, just as blatantly as that. Just that statement, word for word. And, you know, I'm not saying he's put some uncomfortable pressure on me my whole life or something. My relationship with my dad is fine. But I'm just using that example as sort of a way to illustrate maybe an overarching theme in our culture. Holy fuck, I'm proud of how I'm talking today, dude. Maybe it's because I'm outside, I'm out here biking. I have nothing else to do except time to think about how to talk. Anyway. Yeah, so he told me that, and even at that time, I was like, what? Like, that is wrong. That is wrong. You can't say that or think that or tell that to someone else. I mean, crying is a human thing. It's not a woman thing. It's not a man thing. It's not a... Hold on. I saw a fucking snake. There is a snake right here. Holy shit. I've never really dealt with snakes my whole life. So this is... Oh my God. That looks like a venomous snake, dude. That does not look like a garter snake. Someone watch this later and tell me what type of snake it is. Holy fuck, this is terrible. Oh my God, I think you can see it. It was on the pavement. Now it's going away. I wish I got a video of it on the pavement. I think it got... Oh my God. That was just a leaf. That's a funny thing. Whenever you're... That motherfucker just hissed at me. That motherfucker just, bitch, fuck you. Yeah, whenever you're scared, like a leaf just hit me in the shoulder, and that scared me. But no, it was right here. It was right here. I was trying to get a video of it right there, but anyway, I think you can see it from the video. Holy fuck. But see, that goes to show you that, I mean, animals, like I was like, oh my God, that's scary. And of course, if I like tried to pick up that snake or touch it, I would definitely be in danger. That thing could very well, you know, I don't know what type of snake. I don't know anything about snakes. I don't know what... I'm going to sound like a dumbass to someone who knows about snakes. But you can see, like, as soon as I came back to it, it was scared of me. It's retreating into its habitat. It does not see me as some sort of prey or anything. It sees me as a threat. So 99.9% of animals are definitely way more scared of us than we should be scared of them. We're really the biggest threat to each other and to other animals. So animals cause a very small percentage of problems. Oh my God, this is great. This video is gonna have tons of stuff in it. But yeah, like I have to get back to whatever I was saying before I got shocked that I just saw a snake. That's actually, I think that's the first time I've ever seen a snake on the trail. That's crazy. Oh my God. Anyway, yeah, so being a sensitive man, and yeah, so crying is not a man thing or a woman thing. It's a human thing. And yeah, I felt embarrassed sometimes for doing that, for feeling more emotion than the average man, or even average woman or average person, just for being more sensitive or emotional in general. And so I guess that's a sort of thing that is an uncomfortable inequality for sensitive men. But still, I think that has affected me very little. It isn't that big of a deal, honestly. I'm not going to... There's a car coming by. I probably look like a fucking crazy person. Anyway, I think you can see it. Woo! Riding downhill, yeah, hell yeah. Oh, this is awesome. Fuck yeah, in the shade. Woo! Love it. Yeah, I'm not gonna act like that's a huge problem for me, or it has been a huge problem for me. I mean, I gotta deal with it. I gotta just see it for what it is. And it's not something that affects me a whole ton, or a lot of people are very sensitive and empathetic, so that's nice. And they appreciate that, because of course that's the best for relationships and for understanding other people, if you're actually sensitive yourself. So I mean, that's a quality that should be more looked up to rather than put down in that way. Yeah, so I'm not gonna act like that's a bigger problem than stuff that happens to women, you know? Yeah. But that's just my personal experience that I wanted to add. I don't have any statistics or anything, but I do think probably of course, yeah, the stuff, the inequalities that happen to women are far greater. Let's be honest. All right, I'm done. It was about 3.5 hours and I think 24 miles. So yeah, not bad. And obviously, you know, it was just me enjoying it, not like trying to get a super intense workout in. I honestly thought I was gonna be out a lot longer, like until sunset, but yeah, it was nice. And I think I liked some of the things I talked about, and I enjoyed the ride, of course. So yeah, that's it. And I gotta add, my ass isn't that sore. My ass isn't that sore at all. So yeah, that's good.